Hey guys. I am so excited to be here with you today. I know I asked inside of the Facebook group earlier, who wants to hear about my experience of why I'm so excited that I got my first negative comment on my personal brand YouTube channel. So before I get into that, maybe I should start to share a little bit about why I separated my YouTube channels. So one is for work right now, which is the Start Shoot Grow channel that has all things video and online courses on it. And then I recently, probably like 2 years ago, I started a more personal channel. I used to have a personal channel probably 7 or 8 years ago on YouTube. And then I left it alone to focus on my business because I wanted to really grow my business. And at that time, I didn't have enough bandwidth to focus on a personal channel and a business channel. So now I've grown my business channel. I've scaled my business. I'm super excited about that. And now I'm back to personal brand building. Why? I believe so strongly in building a personal brand. And on top of that, building a video brand is really important to me as well. Like a video brand that I'm able to, when I say a video brand, I mean a brand that's based on video, that is a personal brand that shares stories and educates and inspires people. So that's the goal of my personal brand channel. So those channels are a bit different. I don't recommend trying to manage 2 channels. I have a team. I have lots of help to be able to do that now. But there was a point where I just needed to get my business off the ground and get it into a place where I'm comfortable. And I'm at that place with my business channel right now. So now I can play with my personal channel. Now, another thing that I do want to share is that my personal channel, I've also started to upload back to it just so that I am able to play with YouTube now, right? So I already have my strategy for my business channel that works really well, that has that channel growing and thriving every single day, and also growing my email list and getting people from that world interested in how I can help. But with my personal channel, I get to play more, I get to test and try things more. And as a video coach, I'm able to just dibble and dabble on YouTube without any boundaries with my personal channel because it's not as strategic as my business channel or what I teach for online business owners using video content. So the cool thing with the personal channel is that I'm able to test and try things and kind of update you guys, and also pull from my old knowledge of being on YouTube for so many years and just try and test things. YouTube is changing. It's always changing. And for me, I love being able to test and try things on a different channel that does not affect my business. So now that you understand why I have 2 channels, I just want to talk a little bit about negative comments because I know that's one of the fears that a lot of us go through when starting a YouTube channel or when deciding to allow room for growth and for blowing up and all that jazz, right? I know so many people are afraid, like, Saley, that sounds good, but I'm really afraid of what people are going to say to me about myself. And so that is something that I also had to process early on in my video journey. And if I'm going to tell you that people are never going to post negative things on your channel, that would be a complete lie. It will happen, right? But we got a negative comment, on this channel today, and I'm super excited about it. And I'm going to share my screen and just show you why I'm excited about getting that negative comment, if I can find it. So this is the back end of my personal YouTube channel. You can see that when you are signed onto the back end of your channel, you get to see all of your channel analytics. You get to see how many subscribers you've grown by. You get to see views and all that jazz. Now, for some context, this channel is not monetized, but my business channel is monetized, right? So I can see what's doing well, what's not doing well. I like to really be able to look at those things because those things are going to guide you on what kind of content you should keep on creating. So with my personal channel right now, what I get to do is really just throw things at YouTube. And so I'm able to throw things and see what sticks on the personal channel. What do people want to see from me most? And combine that with what I love creating, because you have to have some kind of balance. You can't just create what people want to see and lose yourself in it. You need to be able to find a balance or a sweet spot when you are creating content for everyone else, right? So I know the kind of content that I want to create, and I'm able to look at our numbers and see what is doing well, what isn't doing well, and look at those things over time. Now, I posted a video about confidence and how I became a confident entrepreneur, and I got a few comments on it. A lot of those comments were from you guys. So because I have built a strong personal brand over the years, I've garnered a really amazing tribe. So if you're here, I so appreciate and love you, right? And so people who are part of your tribe are going to be viewing your content when you post it. So even though I'm starting from scratch, I'm also sharing this journey transparently along with you guys. So you're able to see different things, and you might agree or disagree with what I'm sharing, but you guys are voicing that down below, which I really appreciate. I love when you guys comment on the channel itself instead of in the group when I share YouTube videos, because what happens is we get that traction over on YouTube. So even for yourself, when you share something on a platform, you kind of want people to comment on the video itself, because the platform will then start pushing it to people so that more and more people can see it. And so I see comments from you guys, which I absolutely love, but this ended up being my first negative comment. And it wasn't so bad, because I've gotten negative comments over the years for sure. Although I feel like I kind of control the temperature of my content because I'm a very positive person. So I don't get a lot of negative comments. I will say that. But this person said, bullshit. If you need patting on the back, business is not for you. And I guess that's his perspective, right? He is more than welcomed to share his perspective and to share what he feels like is working for him, or what has worked for him. Whether he's right or wrong, whether I think he's right or wrong, he voiced his opinion under my video. Now, what that tells me is that I knew when I looked at the analytics of that video, I realized that YouTube started pushing it out to a larger audience, which I was so grateful for. But seeing that negative comment let me know that that video is going further than I thought it would, meaning YouTube is actually pushing that video out to people outside of my audience. And for me, when I'm thinking about growth on my channel, that's an amazing thing. Now, of course, it kind of hurt, like, sir, what do you mean? You're trying to say I don't have tough skin? Of course, you are going to feel a little nick or a little bit of pain when someone leaves a negative comment on your channel, but it also shows that the video is being pushed out to a larger audience. And for me, I'm more grateful for that. I'm happy that he's able to voice his opinion and share what he thinks about the video. And if he's even more gracious about or confident in his thoughts and feelings, he might create a video that shares his perspective. And speaking of perspective, that's the thing. We all have different perspectives. I think a lot of us are afraid to pick a side, right? Or share what we're passionate about for the fear that there are people that will disagree with us or think that we are wrong. And that is, I can't tell you how far from the truth that is. People need to understand where you are standing or what is your stance in order for them to cheer along with you, right? Pick a side. No one wants to follow a leader that doesn't have a solid perspective or belief or side in what they're doing. And the other thing is, maybe your perspective might change, right? Maybe you are growing and learning more, like we all are. And so you're able to change your mind at any time. Just because you could put content out on the internet, it doesn't mean that you will feel that way forever. Yes, you'll have the people that, feel like, oh my gosh, you used to say XYZ and now you're saying ABC. But we're also people as content creators. We're also growing as content creators. And so I just want to ask you, so I'm excited about that negative comment. That is why, because I can see growth and I can see that the platform is pushing my channel otherwise. But let me tell you what keeps me grounded. The other comments from the people that I love and appreciate and that are always supporting under my videos. That keeps me focused and grounded and wanting to create more. When you guys give me ideas, I want to create even more. So even though a negative comment might sting, it's not gonna dictate what I put out, my perspective. I might get a bit of education from it if the person has a valid critique or something. But when you have decided to really expand and grow as a creator, you have to expect negative comments, and also thicken up your skin a bit, but focus on the good and focus on your vision. All right, guys, I wanted to hop in really quickly and just share that. I hope this is helpful for the people that are afraid to post because they're thinking about negative comments. Don't let that deter you from your vision, your goals, your purpose, what you were put here to accomplish. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. And let me know how you feel down below in the comments. If you're watching the replay, let me know that you are here, and I love you to the moon and back. All right, guys, bye.